I'll start with Robert Mbui, the questioner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. CS has just said he will not sleep until all pending roads are completed. I have one in my constituency, and I don't know whether you'll be awake for 3 months, because you said you get money in 3 months. But, Mr. Speaker, from the response of the CS, one of the things I noted is, which I think is something you need to address, is when you say the ministry cannot identify where the roads are located. Correct. It's important that,
Minister,
I don't know.
You are not allowed to engage the members on the floor.
No, Mr. Speaker, you know, he was in the house.
Listen, take notes, and you will answer the question.
Yeah, but Mr. Speaker, now, when we, on the issues that is answered, one of the issues that comes up, Mr. Speaker, is a 10%, because he spent a lot of time explaining how the money is distributed under the Kenya Roads Board Act. But, Mr. Speaker, my question was basically very specific on the tender notice, and I think he handled the tender notice issue properly, in my opinion. But, Mr. Speaker, in the allocation of money, there is 10% that is administered in accordance with the road sector project approved by the CS of Transport himself and the CS for Treasury. And this is for emergencies, Mr. Speaker, like El Nino. Currently, we are experiencing El Nino. The hard-hit counties are in northeastern, eastern, and the coast, Mr. Speaker. I would like to understand from the minister whether that 10% has been spent more in that area that I've mentioned, where, Mr. Speaker, you are aware, one of our members from Eastern lost a brother because of floods, and 2 of our members were marooned a whole night the other day from Tana River, Mr. Speaker. So I want to know whether the 10% is allocated fairly to the areas of El Nino.
Thank
and then,
you.
Mr. Speaker, just to finish, Mr. Speaker, because one of the reasons that he's pointed out as a problem that this was an advertisement by Kera and it was not exhaustive. Mr. Speaker, why can't Kera allow each constituency or county to advertise for their roads so that we stop seeing one advert and then all of us are convinced that that is a national cake being distributed? Isn't it fairer and possible that every county or every constituency can advertise their roads, even when they go beyond 10 million? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Moses Sirma.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And for joyriders, only one question.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to confirm that one of the counties who have visited the CS in his office is Baringo County, and I was there. Mr. Speaker, marginalization is real. Marginalization is real. And I want to take advantage of, I want to take this opportunity to talk about my constituency. We have 3 roads which are going, just passing through my constituency. One was done by the colonial government. The second one was done by the Kenyatta government. The other one was just a road which was done by Moi to go to his house. So, in other words, all other governments have never.
Ask him a question.
Can you use we want this issue of marginalization. Could you consider those constituencies which have not gotten a road for a long time to be considered right now appropriately, as they have not been considered in the past government? Can I be a beneficiary of this government? Thank you.
Yes. Rosa Buyu. Rosa Buyu.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I'm surprised that the minister or the CS is actually saying that his office is open to everybody and he sees so many people in other counties. Mr. Speaker, I'd just like to ask the CS, is this all the counties in this country, or is it for only the shareholding counties? Because I've tried time and again to get to the minister, and it is impossible. Impossible.
Thank you. Who is the member at the end? Is that a member for Turkana or for? No, the member behind you. I can't see that far. That is Honorable Akucha, is it? Go ahead.
Thank you, Speaker. My name is Emade Namwar,
Yes,
the
Namwar.
MP for Turkana Central.
I can't see you very clearly.
Turkana Central is the headquarters of Turkana County.
I know
Thank
you are not Rukana. Ask your question.
Thank you, CS, for coming, and thank you, Speaker. Now, the point I want to put across actually is, they say the arrow is not afraid to shoot from the bow, but it is afraid to reach the target. Why am I saying that? Is because I have heard the minister, and he has actually said that the problem lies in this house. And that is why the rubber meets the tarmac. Why does Turkana, Samburu, and these other counties get zero allocation, and we have other counties like Muranga, like Kiambu? Actually, 15 counties are getting zero allocation, while others are getting a lion's share. That is the point. And he has gone ahead to say the budget or anything that he receives is itemized. The question is, how can the minister prevent such kind of cannibalism and marginalization of some areas getting an allocation of zero? Because I know there are people who are sitting in committees
You have
that's
asked your
responsible with the past.
Next, Honorable Member
And
for
so, Speaker,
Likuyani.
Thank you very much, Mr.
One
Speaker.
question.
Yeah, just one
Reverend
question. On his submission, the CS alluded that there are certain constituencies, and he mentioned Kikuyu, that consolidates their funds to advertise for a road. I want the CS to tell us the particular road and the amount, because we know what we get on 22%. The particular road that was consolidated and the amounts. Thank you.
Minister, those are 5. You can now answer. Hold your horses, I'll give you the chance.